Hello everyone, I am PyroFalkon and this is Hardspace Shipbreaker. This should also be the final episode, but we're going to do a lot of hard edits on this. So just for a reminder, we have paid off our debt as of the last episode. We just now need transportation to get off this station. And we're not quite done yet. We are at level 14 of the ship doctor of 16, I believe. I think that's what those gray boxes up there are for. We need 1 filter and 2 rods. And you can see here, filters are found in food dispensers. Rods are found in industrial hoists. So when we go to get a ship, we're going to look for those things specifically. Now, although I don't like the job being half finished, I do want to get to the ending. So I'm not going to screw around too much for this. We're going to look for ships that have the parts we need. Over there on the right, you can see that we have the parts that we need in the top right, and then parts that are on the ship in the bottom right. So we are looking for 2 rods and a filter. Yeah, this one. The Northern Brewster Mark 10 has rods and filters aboard. So we are going to take this ship. Goals don't matter. I mean, I'm going to try to do the ship a little properly, but the point of it here is to get the items. So, in fact, if you are...
Guessing lever broke the news?
Yeah. I hope they're replacing with someone nice.
Well, in the meantime, you got me. Quit shooting the breeze and get back to work. Dee Dee, I'm gonna enjoy giving you a hard time. Kid, I'm too old and tired to care. Okay. Well, let's see if I remember how to do any of this. Have fun today, folks. Blue out.
Later. Kaido out.
Hey, kid. You've probably got things in hand, but, let me know if you need anything. Good luck, or whatever. GG out.
Okay. So, now that our job is back on, we want to do this at least somewhat logically and somewhat carefully. This is going to cut off the cockpit. I don't want that. There we go. So this is what we want. So that might seal this off, which would cause an explosive decompression. Okay, this is where I died the last time because I wasn't cautious about what I was cutting. Here's how I'm going to handle this. We're going to depressurize the cockpit. Oh no, that did get everything. I thought there would be a door that would seal that off. Fantastic. That's basically the entire ship other than the airlock. Okay. So now we need to look for industrial hoists. Let's see here. And food filters. Let's see. This is a fuse. We don't need fuses. Ah, forklift? Contains a dampener. That doesn't help us. Well, I see a couple rods over here. Okay. So, yeah, this is where we actually have to do a little bit of work. I mean, at this point, I could be destructive. But the thing is, they're still accruing debt on me. So if I do nothing, or if I just go pure destructive, then I'm not going to actually be able to get off this... get off my entire situation here. I'm still going to be trapped here forever. Oh, that was a piston. There we go. That's what I needed. I need the rod. You know what? This might actually take a couple more episodes. But we need to try to take as much as we can. Let's just take the dampener. I should have read what all I have and what I need, because I don't... Food dispensers, because it doesn't show there what I need after this level of the ship doctor. So I guess I'm just gonna have to poke around and look for different... God, there's so much crap here. So that's a fuse. Those are wires. Those are wires, wires, wires. I've probably got plenty of wires after the industrial action ship. So... Food dispenser. It'd be anything with the purple square there is a thing I can harvest, so to speak. But, man, doesn't look like I've got too much to work with here. Alright, I'm going to salvage this ship and then be right back. Or do you want to see this? See, this is where I'm like, do I actually bother continuing with the game? Do you want to see more of this? I don't know how to handle this. I mean, I guess it's better to have the footage and not need it, so I suppose there are timestamps in the bottom. Never mind, I guess let's just salvage it and we'll go from there. I'm going to try to just pick short ships from now on, because the point here is not to get money anymore. It's just to do what we need to do to fix the ship. See, like, this is where my pride is. There's a part of me that's like, let's just get this done, because I could immediately be like, okay, it's not here, so I'm just going to stop the ship, clear it, and then get a different one. But, like, I love the game too much, and so I don't want to do that. I actually want to play it. So I don't know. I'm confused. I'm confusing myself. Oh God. Man. But on the other hand, it's like y'all have seen me salvaging ships this whole time, so are you really interested in seeing more? Maybe you are, though. Like, maybe it's okay. Maybe... I don't know. Half the time I second-guess myself and you all as the audience. Okay, that's going where I want it to go. Shockingly. The hell with it. I need content. This is fun. We'll just go. We'll just go with this. Why not? Let's see. Can I... Okay, so the only thing I can pull stuff out of at this point... Oh, there is something down here I missed. Is that... What is this? Filter! Perfect! That's what I needed. Right? Yes, I've got my filter. Okay, so now I need two more rods. I keep going back and forth. You know, for the sake of the channel, I should hurry. For the sake of my sanity, I should play this game on my own. That's how I should do it. Because I can always... If y'all want to see more, I can always stream more, right? I could always stream this in the future. So, let's just rush to the ending. How about that? How long have we been recording? Only 9 minutes. Okay, so if I hurry with this, then we can probably do one video that's like a normal length episode for me. Alright, never mind. Yeah, this is how we're going to do it. Okay, so notice we're only being charged $500,000 a day, which is way better than it was. And if we're just making about $1.5 million, like, who cares? That's good enough. So, we need one more rod. So we're going to pick a ship with a rod in it, and then we're just going to survey the ship until we see it. So I don't even have to check my equipment. We're just going to move a little fast here. So this one has a rod. This one has a rod. See, I wish I knew what was coming afterward, because then I could plan for it. This one says it has a rod and it's a small ship, so we'll go ahead and activate it. There is no penalty for having Lynx clear the salvage bay. That's something I think would really discourage what I'm doing now if there was a penalty for leaving a ship in the bay or something like that, or if you had to pay for it or whatever. But that is not the case. Alright, so we need to get in there. Where is the airlock? There it is. So our mission is to grab anything loose, and hopefully that will include a rod. Then this just becomes a treasure hunt at that point. So let's look for objects. There is a rod right there. That's what we want. I mean, if it wasn't super little, I would even consider doing a Guardian cut so I could just get in there and not worry about the airlock this whole time, but that is kind of buried. I need to get to the compartments or the crawl space. Let's see. Interesting, that door sealed me off. Oh, but here's the rod. Nope, that's a piston. Shit. Okay, time for a decompression. Okay. Whoa. Getting sloppy because I'm getting antsy. Okay. Ooh, how do I get into the crawl space on this one? Did I miss something? There's definitely like a lower floor. Oh, here. Yeah, here we go. Wait, what? There's a whole lower section. How am I supposed to get down there? Oh, that's not a lower section. Here's the rod I was looking for this whole time. Okay, now we can get out of here. Where's the airlock? There it is.
Airlock depressurizing.
Yeah, we'll make this quick. I can always stream later if the audience demands that I do more episodes. Alright. Let's not slam ourselves at full speed into the hab. That probably wouldn't be good for my health. Or my safety. Alright, no money earned. So yeah, if you go too hard with this, you're going to be dinged with so much money that you can fall back into debt. But we've got a $10 million cushion. I can do this 20 times without even feeling it. So let's just hurry. I won't even bother time-stamping this bit, probably. Yeah, see, I lost 510,000, but I still have 10 million in my bank account, so I'm good. Alright, let's repair the ship. Okay, now I need an ion coil. Alright, so we need to find a ship with an ion coil. There's one. There's one. That one's really tiny. Let's get that one. Shouldn't be too hard to find the ion coil in that. Okay, here we go.
Okay, you know the drill. Try not to die too much. Kai, you want to race?
Yeah, sure.
No, Lou. Seriously? What? Come on. This job should be at least a little fun. Show me you both can get those salvage goals. Then, you two can raise your braids out. Deal. Yeah, whatever.
One thing I like, or I should say another thing I like, the developers cared enough to record a ton of lines even after the initial game is done, so even if you continue to play the game for a while, you're going to hear new things, new lines, new conversations between all of your people. And it gives a little bit of extra life to the game, especially given that you may have to salvage more in order to pay off your debt. Where is the ion coil? Okay, I didn't see it. I don't think I picked it up. Found in thermal spreaders. Oh, okay, that's these things. Not those things, but... they're like big square dealy-doos. Oh, damn, maybe there isn't one in here. Let's see. It's wires. Fuel tank, coolant tank, reactor. Coolant tank. I don't think that the screen at the beginning that tells you what's in the ship can be wrong. I hope it can't be. Communications array. I'm not fully sure, though, what the thermal spreader is. I mean, it would be something with the purple mark on it. I would think. Suit patch kit, access ladder. See, now this happened the first time I played the game too, that I was looking for things that didn't seem to be around. And I didn't know whether I simply overlooked them or if the game actually can be inaccurate with the information it presents. Let's leave for a second. Let's see if the thermal spreader is outside. I don't think it is. I believe the thermal spreader is a thing that looks like an air conditioner unit. Like this blocky square thing. Sensor tower, that's a... no, that's nothing. I can't even salvage that. Oh, there it is. Thermal spreader. Okay. Alright, so there is one in here. Alright, so I just need to get into the crawl space and grab it. Alright, so now that I know that at least it's there, let's head back in. Still got plenty of time. It's been less than 5 minutes.
Airlock pressurizing.
I just have to make sure I... okay, it's on the other side of this panel. Nothing is the compartments are not depressurized. So, and then that's broken. I can't shoot this way because that will cause another problem. So let's use an external Guardian cut because that will be the fastest way to do it. And we want to make sure we keep the explosives away from our thermal spreader because we do not want that particular thing to be obliterated. The rest of this, whatever. We don't care. Alright. Okay, that will decompress the ship. That should allow me to... I'll be able to get back in. Let's put another one here. Another one here. So that will allow me to re-enter the ship from the bottom, and then I can finish taking this panel off and then get the thermal spreader. Okay. Alright. Well, here we go. Fire in the hole. Whoa, 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 whoa. Didn't think the eye or antenna was going to go with me.
Salvage registered. Transferring credits.
Alright. Thermal spreader. We gently pull it off the ship so it's no longer connected to power. And then we take shit. Ion coil. And we get the hell out of there before shit explodes. Alright. See, for this, Lynx should fire me. You know, and I would also put a penalty, like, if you salvage nothing or salvage a very tiny amount of money multiple days in a row, you should be fined for it. And again, not necessarily that that would make better gameplay, just I love this game and want to see more challenge. I'm going to achievement chase the hell out of this one, even though I never achievement chase otherwise. It has been 20 minutes, but I think we're close enough. Let's just not even bother with mid-roll ads today. If you've watched this whole thing, then you are a true fan, and you are interested in the ending, so let's not even... I'll reward you by not putting mid-rolls. Hey, we're done! Our last thing to do is our road trip friend, who is our little squeaky bunny there. So... Oh, man. I just got a bit of a heart flutter, because I know what the end of the last cutscene is, and a part of me doesn't want this to end, even though I rushed those last couple salvages just so I can get it done. But I love this game. I'm a little sad to be done with it. But all things must end.
Welcome to the ship, Doctor.
And Lynx sucks, and we've been sort of trapped here for how long? 77 days, nearly 3 months in this tiny little hab. It's time to go home.
Hey there, I'm Shippy. I'm here to
With
help
our
you
$10
get
million
the ship out of
that,
here.
with this inflation, might last us about 5 minutes. Alright. Let's do it. Ready to terminate contract. Are you sure you want to terminate your contract with Lynx effective immediately? Yes.
Be advised, upon confirmation, employment termination is effective immediately.
Yeah. So, by continuing, you confirm that you are terminated. The agreement shall not in any way be construed as an admission on the part of Lynx that it wrongfully or in any manner or fashion whatsoever violated any law or obligation to the employee. Payment of the remaining balance. Employee may submit a written request to be paid the remaining balance owing to you, less required deductions up to and including the termination date. Requests may take 1 to 2 months to process and are subject to review. And the backup genetic data will be archived, which was a bit fucked up, but we lose our health insurance as a result. All the equipment gets returned. And we waive any liability toward Lynx, and we can't talk about anything. Remember, don't tell anybody about this. Documents, records, alright. Goodbye, Lynx.
Termination acknowledged. To finalize, insert your employee card into the card reader.
This is a cute animation. Well, coffee cup's broken forever. But there's our employee ID card. Cute.
Your employment has been terminated. All systems access and communication privileges are revoked. Please remove all personal belongings from the habitation module.
Well, we're gonna get our bunny. Can I take a poster with me? I can't take a poster with me. Wait, it said I can start shift? No. Okay. Oh, it's grayed out at the top. I see. Alright, well, let's grab our spacesuit. And Grab our keys. This has been our home for a few months now, but it's time to leave. Time to start a new chapter of our lives. Are you sure you want to leave? Yeah. Yeah.
Cutter, if you're hearing this, it means you and Beulah are well on your way. Away from Morgan Station, away from Lynx. Hopefully, I'm sipping pina coladas surface side right now, watching the nephews splash in the waves. You know, when I first took up the foreman gig, I figured it was for the money. Then, it got so the money didn't matter. What mattered most was doing right by all you kids coming up. I was already starting to understand that the game's rigged. You know, Lou was right all along. If I could go back and do right by her, I surely would. Folks like her, who fight tooth and nail for the good of others, they keep the rest of this world honest. Without them, well, let's just say that honesty doesn't exactly occur in abundance naturally. What you're embarking on right now is the dream. And you earned it with your own sweat and blood. You're heading into the great wide open. And from here on out, you got no master but yourself. Now, that doesn't mean it's going to be all sunshine and rainbows. There's as much bad as good out there. As much failure as opportunity. As many enemies as friends. But I know, if anyone can make it out there, it's you. I wish I could see what you do. What you make of yourself. Just promise me one thing. When you get to wherever it is you're going, you send me a postcard. Weaver out.
My God, the game is so good! That voice acting is so much better than it needs to be. Weaver's voice actor crushed it at the end. Ah. I mean, I've said it before, what I know this is not going to affect most of you. Part of the reason the game affects me as much as it does, not only because it's friggin' fun as hell, you know, it just works as a video game, but I know these people, I know the personalities, one of the guys I worked with at Walmart was similar to Weaver. Not from the retirement perspective. It was more like one of my coworkers when I was there. You know, like not the guy who trained me, but one of the guys who came up after me. That he took the job because he was old, he was he was retired and just needed some extra money. But Walmart treated him like garbage too, and we just had similar outlooks to things. But when he left, I was still there, and not to blow myself or anything, but he treated me like Weaver in the sense of like he knew that I was not made for Walmart. I mean, I don't know if anyone of us is made for Walmart, but he just knew that I had different talents than Walmart respected. And he also gave me a speech like this where he was hoping that I would get out of retail and do something I truly love and I'm built for. And I hope I have. Unfortunately, I haven't talked to him in a few years, but I would like to think that if he knew what I was up to, then he would at least be happy that I got out of Walmart and I pursued a dream. Since I left, I've written 2 books and I have this channel. And yeah, I may not be Markiplier or Jacksepticeye. I may still struggle paycheck to paycheck, and I may have to get back into the conventional workforce. They listed the cats and dogs and some of them died. Oh, that friggin' hurts, game developers. Unnamed rat, R.I.P. There were 2 horses. Anyway. I may have to go back to the conventional workforce, but I am still trying my hardest to make this channel work. And even when I go back to the conventional workforce, I will continue to try to make the channel work. The channel will change, but I am pursuing my dream, and my dream is a lot more interesting and varied and artistic than busting my ass for a nameless, faceless corporation that doesn't respect me. And I just hope that the rest of you can find your own Weaver to encourage you, and that you also find a way to have your dream. And it doesn't matter what the dream is. And one of the things I like about the game was that little comment they said at the end. I think it was Lou who said it, who was basically like, some people just want to work. And there is nothing stopping you from loading up the game again and playing anyway, and just shipbreaking. My old personal save was like that. Like, I just played the game because I had so much fun with it. It also lets you view the ending anytime, which is nice. But, you know, I want more out of life than to be working for a nameless, faceless corporation. And I don't know if I'll ever make it. I don't know if I'll ever get over the YouTube hump, or if anyone's going to buy my books or anything like that. But I'm going to try. And when I finally am too old to do any of this stuff again, or, you know, when I'm too old to continue, I don't want it to be a situation where I look back on my life and go, man, I shoulda. If I fail, then at least I want to look back and say I tried. So that's where I'm at right now. If you want to help support me continue finding the dream and the such, there's links in the video description. First of all, to the game on Steam. Friggin' buy the game, support the devs. It's a brilliant flipping game. But for me, there are links to my books, my Discord channel, my Patreon, and my PayPal. And any support you can give me will be helpful. I also have super chats enabled if you catch me live during a stream. Anything would be nice, but honestly, I'm just happy to do this, and hopefully you got to zone out and zen out with me a little bit with Hardspace Shipbreaker. Oh! Speaking of which, how could I forget? Hit the soundless fireworks because the series is complete. Oh wait, let's wait until the... Yeah, so those are the concept arts of what the CEO might have looked like. I like the change they did with her eyebrows. They made her look more angry. Oh, there's Hal. Hal went through some interesting iterations himself. That top middle one, he looks like a trucker. Anyway, soundless fireworks. The series is complete. So, if you want to see more of this and see more of me just messing around on it, let me know. I still have my Iron Man save that I'm working on where I can't die. So I would be happy to stream this sometime. And hopefully y'all will be interested in seeing more Shipbreaking. And I want to play more Shipbreaker. Developers, take your well-earned vacation, but give me a sequel. Make it twice as big. Make it 10 times as big. Give me battleships to take apart. Many spaceships were harmed in the making of this game. Oh, here. Hardspace Shipbreaker is inspired in part by the real-world industry of shipbreaking and the struggles and dangers the shipbreakers face in some parts of the world. For more on this topic, watch the National Film Board's documentary. I'm going to put an iCard to that in the top right corner. That's jacked up. Anyway, so you can click that iCard in the top right corner if you want to see that video. I will find a direct link. Sure, replace memory record, proceed with a fresh start. All that means is you start playing again. There we go. You can continue playing and yeah, anyway. So that's it from me. And another thing we could do is Cutter's Race. I think the way that works is every player who plays this gets the exact same ship, and you literally just race with each other to take it apart and all that shit. So, I don't know, there's a lot of things we can do. So let me know in the comments below if you want to see more of the game, how much you like the game, and if you have any work stories yourself. I'm curious to know. I still read all the comments. For better or worse, I'm still small enough that I can read all the comments. So just let me know what you think, and that's going to do it for today. Thank you all very much for watching. I will see you again soon for something else. Something different. Probably go back to Monster Rancher. Anyway, bye guys. Hope you enjoyed the journey.